Psalm 119, as we come to the second section, Bet, or Beth as it looks like, it reminds us that to walk right lives before God, to stay on the path, takes time. We saw in the last section that the writer was determined to keep God's law, and he begins this section, like any good teacher, asking a question of the young people he's instructing. How can we fulfill that promise? How can we stay on the path of purity? We can make great promises to God, but it's always easier to make them than to keep them. Paul learned that when he tried to obey God in his own strength, he failed, but that the Spirit of God would enable him to live for God each day. And God's word helps us to cultivate a heart for God. So if we want fertile ground for his Spirit to work on, then we need to fill it with his word. Verse 10, I seek you with all my heart. Do not let me stray from your commands. I have hidden your word in my heart that I might not sin against you. Praise be to you, Lord. Teach me your decrees. With my lips I recount all the laws that come from your mouth. I rejoice in following your statutes as one rejoices in great riches. I meditate on your precepts and consider your ways. I delight in your decrees. I will not neglect your word. It takes God's word and it takes time. So don't rush, but take time to dig into these great riches and see what God's Spirit will do as we learn to live according to his word.